Day has come to mean the beginning of summer, a time of picnics and barbecues, and a holiday to gather around with friends and family. That happiness and freedom comes with a cost. That is why we celebrate this holiday, the sacrifices made by men and women who fought and died for the freedoms and liberties Americans hold so dear. They deserve our deepest gratitude and respect. The VNA Health Group and the We Honor Veterans Committee and the volunteers honor them today and every day. It is our belief America's veterans have done everything asked of them in their mission to serve our country, and we believe it is never too late to give them a hero's welcome home. Now it is time that we step up, acquire the necessary skills, and fulfill our mission to serve these men and women with the dignity they deserve. So as you fire up the grill and celebrate Memorial Day weekend with family and friends, remember to pause and acknowledge them by honoring those heroes who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Our fallen United States Navy, Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, and Marines, whom we will never forget. In the words of General George S. Patton, let us not mourn the men and women who have died fighting, but rather let us be glad that such heroes have lived.
The soldier stood and faced God, which must always come to pass. He hoped his shoes were shining just as brightly as his brass. Step forward now, you soldier. Have you always turned the other cheek? To my church have you been true? The soldier squared his shoulders and said, no, Lord, I guess I ain't, because those of us who carry guns can't always be a saint. I've had to work Sundays, and at times my talk was tough. And sometimes I was violent, because the world is awfully tough. But I never took a penny that wasn't mine to keep, though I worked a lot of overtime when the bills just got too steep. And I never passed a cry for help, though at times I shook with fear. And sometimes, God forgive me, I wept unmanly tears. I know I don't deserve a place among the people here. They never wanted me around except to calm their fears. If you've a place for me here, Lord, it needn't be so grand. I've never expected or had too much. But if you don't, I'll understand. There was a silence all around the throne where the saints had often trod, as the soldiers waited quietly for the judgment of his God. Step forward now, you soldier. You've borne your burdens well. Walk peacefully on heaven's streets. You've done your time in hell.
Vietnam, visiting the memorial wall. I went to the wall, I don't mean maybe. I stood there and cried, just like a baby. The wall is so long, names there are plenty. How did it happen? The names of so many. I looked up names one by one. Why am I doing this? This isn't any fun. Looking at their names makes you relive the fears. Brings back the memories, fills your eyes with tears. I don't only see their names, I also see their faces. Not just on this wall, but in those faraway places. I touch the wall, I feel such pain. My heart is heavy. What will I gain? I feel so guilty, standing here alone, wondering why I was the one that did make it home. It's hard to explain the way the wall makes you feel. The tears in your eyes are very truly real. Are they in the wall, watching as we go by, hoping that someday we will no longer cry? As I look at the wall, thinking all of the lost dreams, tears running down my face like large wet streams. As I leave the wall after such a long day, again I want to know why so many had to pay.
the Fallen Soldier Table. Those who have served and those currently serving in the uniformed services of the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We call to your attention this small table, which occupies a place of dignity and honor. It is set for one, symbolizing the fact that members of our armed forces are missing amongst our ranks. They are unable to be with their loved ones and families, so we join together to pay humble tribute to them and bear witness to their continued absence. The table is small, symbolizing the frailty of one soldier. The tablecloth is white, symbolic of the purity of their intentions and respond to their country's arms. The single rose in the vase signifies the blood that may have been shed in the sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. This rose also reminds us of the family and friends of missing soldiers who keep the faith while awaiting their return. The red ribbon on the vase represents an unyielding determination for a proper accounting of our soldiers who are not amongst us. A slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter fate. The salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of family as they wait. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us at this time. The chair is empty. They are not here. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope, which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home to the open arms of a grateful nation. The American flag reminds us that many of them may never return and that they have paid the supreme sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Let us pray to the Supreme Commander that all of our soldiers will soon be back within our ranks. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifice. May God forever watch over them and protect them and their families.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the